day 9:59. It's 8:30 p.m. Saturday night. Tomorrow's church, and then Monday I'm back at it. Start my Warriors of God calls again, back to work. And so tonight is the last night of like my rest. And yeah, it did not go the way I expected. It was very confronting. It's still confronting. And I'm just like looking forward and, all the things that I'm putting together, and just more people keep coming to me about this morning Bible study and wanting to join it. And it's a little intimidating because for me to, teach the Word of God, but to only have been a believer for 8 or 9 months it's intimidating. People who teach the Word of God have been believers for years and years and years, or they're pastors, or they went to Bible college or something like that. And so, yeah, there's like this a little bit of intimidation, but like not in a bad way, but in a way of like, okay, you got to step up, like time to really start learning and diving into the Bible and understanding the background of everything, because the last thing I would ever want to do is mislead accidentally, teach something out of context, which is, I'm sure, very easy to do. And so I'm just looking at this and I'm like, there's like 3 to 5 other people that want to join these morning calls, and I haven't made it available yet. And yeah, so yeah, this whole fast, I've just realized that, when I remove all the stuff, there's a lot of emptiness because my relationship with God is not where I want it to be. Also realizing that there's a lot of shame, there's a lot of suppressed pain. I was like sitting today just talking to God, and there's just a lot of pain that's still there that needs to come out. But then there's so much opportunity in front of me, just so much opportunity, and I don't have to worry, I don't have to rush, like everything's in God's timing. And so, yeah, I just feel like I'm stepping into this next week. I actually want to try to do 7 days of fasting again. I did 3 3/4 days, almost 4 days, and then like 1 meal the other days. But I really want to do the 7. It's so emotional. It's just purely emotion, just comfort. And so I want to try to do 7 days again this next week. I think it'll be a lot easier if I can actually work and do my morning calls and be able to do other things. So I'm not, so I'm more comfortable, really. I realize when I remove all the comforts, I'm uncomfortable. And when I'm uncomfortable, I want food more than anything. So yeah, so tomorrow will be day 7, and I've fasted for 3.5 days of the 7. And it's not based on hunger, it's just based on emotion. So something that I really have to keep taking on. But the great thing is I got down to the foundation of my business and what this is, and the Warrior Manifesto and what we stand for and what we fight for, and that's really clear now. And then also just understanding that I have to take my relationship with Jesus to a whole new level, and that there's a lot of emptiness and shame and pain inside that needs to come out. And like, I know it will. Everything is in God's timing. So he's made me aware of it, and some of it has come out, and I'm sure more of it will over time. I'm just going to keep going. And so, yeah, it's been a really interesting experience. It's been a challenge. The last time I did this rest and fast experience, it was a lot easier, like emotionally. I was like golfing and drawing and going to Starbucks and reading books, and I don't know, it just felt a lot easier. This felt like work, like it was a challenge. Um, yeah, I feel like I matured a lot in this last week, which is strange. Um, yeah, and just realizing how God is really the only true fulfillment. Everything else is false fulfillment. It's just counterfeit. And that's a challenging realization to have, but a good one, because I think a lot of people don't realize that until they're on their deathbed and they realize they're about to lose everything, everything they ever had, everyone they ever knew. They're about to lose it all. And then they probably get to the moment where it's like, now what? Now what do I have? I'm about to lose everything. And then I think that's when people really turn to God. And so I feel like God just fast forwarded and was like, here's what happens when you remove everything that gives you any sense of comfort or anything that fills you up. Here's what it's like if you remove all of that. Then, Chris, it's just you and me. And how you feel is based on how close you are to me. And it was like, oof, I'm not as nearly as close to God as I thought I was. Not even close. And so that's challenging, but it's really, really an amazing opportunity. And I'm so glad to realize that now. So grateful to realize it now, because it shifts my priorities for sure. And I feel a lot less pressure now to build or create or accomplish or achieve. And really it comes down to just pursuing God more and getting closer to God and leading people more to God, and really looking at my business like this is not a company, it's an army, and there's a lot of work to do, and that's good. So yeah, it was a really intense experience, and yeah, it just brings up a lot. Like, strip away all of your comforts, remove everything that you use to comfort yourself, and then what do you have? Like, I would open my phone to check Instagram, and it's like, there's no Instagram app. Crap. What do? I'm seeking comfort. Oh, I'll go eat something. Oh no, I can't. Crap. What am I gonna do? And it's just like, where do you go when there's no comfort anywhere? It's like you have to go to God. I didn't do a very good job of going to God this week, I feel like, but I tried. But yeah, it was very confronting. And I know it's a really good opportunity, so I'm grateful for it. Very grateful for it.